Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho, 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 Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho. Namaste everyone and good morning. Day after Christmas here in America. It's very peaceful. It's a holiday, it's Saturday. And many are just staying inside. It's very cold morning and Fahrenheit is 25 degrees. And if that is converted to Celsius, this might be minus like 5 or 6 degrees. And anyway, it's bright and beautiful. We can see the sun coming out. And let us pay adorations to Surya Narayan. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Well, how was your Christmas? Well, I'm sure you prayed a lot. Whether you prayed to Christ or Krishna or Swami Parameshananda or whoever your deity of choice, I'm sure you did some prayers. And this morning, let me repeat this few words that join with me in a meditative way. Let us chant Om 3 times. Om. 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 I am not the body. I'm not the mind. I'm not the intellect. I'm not the ego. I am truth, consciousness, and bliss. I am not this vehicle body is made up of the 5 elements. It is constantly changing. One day for sure I will lose this body. I'm not the mind, as the mind is a bundle of thoughts coming from the environment. And it makes up the 5 senses. The five senses are seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting. My mind is also constantly changing, it's chanchal. I'm not the intellect, as the intellect is dispassion and discrimination. My intellect is hijacked by my ego, and my ego falsely identifies me as I am what I have, I am what I do, I am my reputation, I'm different from you, things are missing in my life, and most of all, I'm separated from you, O God. I have mastered and I've gone beyond the body, mind, intellect, and ego identification. I'm liberated and I'm free. I'm omnipotent, I'm all-powerful, 100% and 100% of the time. I'm all-pervading, I exist here, there, and everywhere. I am omniscient, I know the past, present, and future. These words of positive reinforcement is what is necessary for us to lift ourselves up from that lower state, because you know, when Krishna Bhagwan came and he would have went through the Bhagavad Gita, he would have identified himself as the consciousness. He would have spoken as that God with the name and the form, that nice Krishna looking with a flute, rather sometime next to him. He would have said, I am the Virat Rup, when he showed that to Arjuna. And he said, I'm the five elements, and the brilliance in the five elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space. So Krishna is telling us that he is everything. This is the teachings that he brought to us. Modern day saints, it's a living difference. Swami Parameshananda, he would have latched on to Krishna, and he would have told us, monk disciples, and also regular disciples like yourself, that we have to recast the mold of our personality. He was a reformer. And when he mean by reform is that we cannot have the same mind that we were carrying all along. Because this mind of ours is not developed, and this is the cause of our suffering. And Swami Parameshananda, he would have demonstrated in his life how to discipline. When he was a young boy, he would have not, coming from the school, he would not raise his head and let the environment be an obstacle in him, because he was going through that teaching to us how to reform ourselves, how to pull back from the environment and develop from inside. And then when you develop, and then he got his God realization in 1917, he was ready to serve the world. And then he cast his net, and he cast his net with that part at SEVASHRAM, and he will catch his prizes. Almost at SEVASHRAM, his school friends. He cast his net, and he's got you in his net also. So let us think that we are very blessed today, that we have the Buddha himself also. He was demonstrated for householders so nicely, that he threw away all this luxury that you're looking for, this worldly pleasure. Imagine being a prince with everything, and the throne would have been his inheritance, and he just cast it to the side when he saw the suffering of old age, the suffering of sickness, the end of life, death. And then when he saw the glow on the face and the body of the sannyasi, all that he had is a water pot and a stick, and he's cruising along. That's all his possessions. Today we're looking at the birds here, the geese. They're here somewhere. Look at them. They have no possessions. We are so scared, like people don't want to come out in this cold weather. And look at the geese. Look at them. They're all there enjoying. They're coping with the weather. They don't have no idea where the food is coming from. All night they were sitting in the water, and this is how they survive. But they're adapted to it. We are adapted too, because we have the possibility. We have the divine power to go higher and higher. And this is what we need to do. How beautiful it is that we come into an institution like BHARAT SEVASHRAM, where we have this ability to do all of this. You know, with the COVID now, I was listening to some Christian preachers and all these, and they're saying it is a blessing. Timothy Dolan, he's the head Catholic priest in New York, and he was saying that we have to come back to this place of simplicity and how beautiful it is. Because we have been racing before the COVID, going here and there. As a Swamiji, this was one of the biggest problems. People were so interested in accumulation of name and fame and wealth. But now with the COVID, this is simplicity life. Everyone is living at the same level. So this morning, let us think in our lives, individually and collectively. Let us try to live a simple life. You know, do some meditation. And if bad thoughts are coming to you, thoughts that you don't know that will destroy you mentally, physically, and spiritually, then you discard those thoughts. You shouldn't have any hatred for anyone at this time in your life. You know, there should be no jealousy in you. You should embrace silence through meditation. And you should think that what you want to be, you're already that. And this kind of feeling will lift you up. And you'll see that, you know, there is, when I do my meditation, I will do the exercise, the asanas, and then do the relaxation and exit the body and go into the earth atmosphere. There, the body is left behind. And when you go into space, to space, the mind is left behind, and the intellect starting to go. And then you go, and then they have found that the universe is expanding at light years per second, and the Hubble telescope would have captured that glow. And who is that? We are that. We are the material cause and the efficient cause. We are that what is expanding. When we think like that and we see ourselves as consciousness, then all our troubles will go away. When I am at that state in the morning, through the grace of Swami Parameshananda ji, the spiritual masters can take you there, because our five senses, our body and mind can't take us there. Our intellect can't take us there. Only Guru can take us to this level. And when he takes you and you see the panoramic view of the universe, the creation, then you say, I've got it. I get a glimpse of it. And little by little, he will nurture you, because he's a sustainer like Vishnu Bhagwan. So this morning, devotees, let us all think that we are great, we are gods and goddesses. And let us do a little chanting of Guru Mantra. Om Sri Guru Shivaya Namah. 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 Welcome to Mandir, the Mandir of Art, Water, Fire, Air and Space. We adore you, O Lord. Bolo Sisi Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Have a beautiful day. Do some meditation. Do some introspection.